Hello guys, welcome back. I'm Julie and I'm here to do my reaction video for Season 3, Episode 8 of Dawson's Creek. This time the title of the episode is Guess Who's Coming to Dinner? And I am here, ready, back to watch another episode of Dawson's Creek. In the next few days, we're gonna do a binge. I don't know how many episodes I'm gonna be able to watch. Maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe more. So from now on, like today I think I'm gonna watch 1 or 2. 1 maybe. And tomorrow we're gonna do 3 or 4 or something like that. So stay tuned for that, because this marks the beginning of a binge for Dawson's Creek. So I don't know how many episodes I wanna get to. We'll see about that. I am excited. I'm really excited for this new episode. I mean, Dawson's Creek is one of my favorite shows to react to, and I have been missing the show, honestly. I have been missing them because this show is just amazing, and because, you know, I love the interaction between all of them. And the previous one was like kind of like, you know, scary, spooky type of episode, which I really didn't see it coming, but it was really nice. It was really nice, and I cannot wait to see what else this season has in store for us. So, hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys like it. I hope you guys continue supporting for more, because I will be doing my reaction videos for the entire show. As long as I have your guys' support, I'm going to continue. So yeah, for now, I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. UNCUT reaction is always posted first on Patreon in case you guys want to check that out. Link, as always, will be in the description down below. So for now, I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoy. And without further ado, let's just begin with Season 3, Episode 8 of Dawson's Creek. Here we go.
You know, Jen, when I suggested that we hook up today, this is not exactly what I had.
Believe me,
still hooking up?
But unfortunately, Gramps' Thanksgiving feast takes precedence over our burgeoning sex life. I just find it difficult to watch you paw at me with...
What the fuck?
Is no laughing matter. You expect a guy to do his best work in the face of scorn and derision.
It's just that we're friends.
Sounds nice. It's good for her to have family at Thanksgiving.
Oh, Paisley. He's so sweet. This is weird, man.
Oh, come on.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Jenny's like, I can't do this. I can't do it.
Why do I suddenly feel like I'm stuck in an episode of The Waltons?
I don't know. Feels weird.
Honey, why don't you go change?
Honey, why don't you stop overthinking everything?
There's something I need to tell you.
Grams, I know. I won't eat any of the food before the meal is served. I will clean out my closet to hang up the guests' coats in, and I will think of something to be thankful for, so I won't embarrass you in front of your prayer group.
Okay, good.
Actually, no, that's not what
What is
I
it?
want.
What are you
Well,
trying to
despite
say?
the fact that I learned all that in kindergarten when we made those little Indian construction paper headdresses, I really do appreciate the refresher course. But don't worry, I plan to stay as far out of your way on this as humanly possible.
Who is it? Who is she? I get surprised. I'm like, oh, but I don't know who she is.
Mom.
Oh, okay. Mom.
Jen?
I don't know, maybe it's just the holidays, but I just feel like any minute now she's gonna come walking through that door and out of the kitchen, everybody.
That's so sweet, sweetheart.
Oh, you're wearing your new sweater.
Is that really new? Because, like, I think he has, like, 300 of those. They're extremely similar. He dresses, like, kind of the same all the time. I don't know. Did you see for Thanksgiving?
What? You think it's not possible at this very moment the two of them could be discussing a certain half-sister?
It's probably unlikely considering Jen doesn't know she has a half-sister.
You didn't tell her?
No.
Dawson, I'm impressed. I had no idea that you had such self-control.
You're impressing
I
yourself.
like to brag and say it was self-control, but I think it was more gutlessness than anything.
My mother isn't here because she really wants to see me. She's here because she's got nowhere else to go.
You don't know that.
I think so.
You know what? You're right. I don't. And how would I?
I mean,
The
last
only
time.
contact that I've had with her in the past year was a phone call.
Yeah.
You know what
And she asked her to come home. You know, that she was coming home, and the mom was like, not on my watch. You know, so I'm like, I'm with Jennifer on this. I mean, I don't know how Grams has it. I'm gonna guess is with age, you become more like, okay, fuck it, you know? But like, Jen is young, you know?
You're more serious now. You're more at peace with yourself. It's like you've crossed some kind of a threshold.
Well, that is true. That is very true.
Cranberry sauce in a can. A little on the lame side, I know, but it's about the extent of my culinary expertise.
Yeah, don't knock cranberry sauce. I mean, it's the backbone of any good Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
Why is Jack being sweeter
Me?
to Paisley than Andy?
Why do you ask?
Well, it's
Just to
been a
make
while since
con-
you and I touched base. I just want to check in, see how you're doing.
Okay, can somebody please tell me why guys always do that? I mean, you want to be the nice, polite friend after the breakup. You know what, Pacey? You made a decision, so at least have the strength to believe in your convictions.
You're right.
He was just asking how you're doing. He's not trying to play the nice, polite guy, Andy. He is nice and polite. Oh my god, Andy. I'm seeing like all these colors on her. They don't look good on her. I'm just gonna say it.
I'm gonna get off to my second stop in my Cape Side tour at Thanksgiving.
No, you know what? We were the ones who came at the last minute, so I really should be the one to...
You should be the one to go.
Be the one to leave.
Okay, look. You're not going anywhere, and neither are you. You should be home eating a TV dinner under a bare bulb, okay? So get over yourselves already.
Well, that's more like Andy. He was trying to be polite and sweet. They look nothing alike.
Thanks.
Look at that. She must take after her dad. They don't look
God, you're
alike.
getting
They
so
add a little,
beautiful.
a little bit. But like, for instance, the casting on One Tree Hill, right? Brooke's mom, right?
Pearls lose their luster if you don't wear them. I guess that they're like people in that regard. You should keep them close to your skin. Jen, please.
Oh,
You need to
shit.
go help Grams in the kitchen.
I didn't thought it was that deep, you know, pearls, but okay, Jen.
Did you know she was coming?
No.
No, not at all.
Big surprise.
Oh, Jen.
Gorilla style.
It's been a long time. She must have a lot to tell you.
Like what?
Yeah, like what, Dawson?
Maybe she misses you. Maybe she's sorry that she sent you away, you know? I mean,
And sometimes before we get the chance to know them,
They're
they're
gone.
gone. And so we can't ask them all the things we want to know about turnips or turkey gizzards or, you know, what they were like when they were young.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I don't think you need to apologize.
No, I am. I mean, I totally...
No, it's okay. It's just that she's giving you another
What I'm
perspective.
trying to say is, why don't you give her a chance?
I think that's very sweet. I think that's very sweet, you know, because she's not being, like, Joey's not being judgmental. She's not like, oh my god, it's about me, you know, I wish I had my mom here. No, she's just giving her a perspective, a very real one of, like, talk to her, right? Like, she wishes, like, she didn't even say it, but it's implied that she wishes her mom was here to talk to her, you know, but she can't have her because she's gone. So, it is more like, hey, you have her here, maybe talk to her, maybe you guys will eventually, you know, I don't know how to say it in English, but like, you know, get to a better place that you're right now, you know? But the thing is that at the same time, yes, you're allowed to try, okay? And when it comes to family, sometimes we are like, oh yeah, we're supposed to always try, right? Always try, because they're your family, because they're your mom, because they're whatever. But there comes a point where you also have to take care of yourself. And if the environment, if the parents are toxic, then there is absolutely no shame in saying, you know what, this person, I have given them opportunities. They don't respond to them and they continue to be horrible people. So staying away from them, it's also an option. But I mean, giving her mom an opportunity right now when she's so young, Jennifer, I mean, I don't think it's wrong. And I appreciate Joey for saying everything she said. So it's confirmed. It is your daughter.
So it's true.
Does Jen know anything about this?
No.
I wrestled with telling her, but
It's not
I
his
ultimately
place.
decided it wasn't my place, which is why I'm really glad you're here.
Yeah.
So I don't see any reason for Jen to know anything about this.
Oh, fuck. I mean, it's
That's not entirely true.
well, at the end of the day, Dawson, it is her prerogative to tell Jen or not. Now, he did say this to the mom. I think this was the correct way for him to go to the mom and explain, because he didn't know for sure. Now he has a confirmation. Now, will he be a good friend or a bad friend if he doesn't tell Jen about this? We need to figure that out.
But I've seen what happens when families keep these kind of secrets from each other.
How is it that he's in the middle
I
of
just
this
don't want to see
again?
Jen get hurt.
He's a good
Neither do
friend.
I.
So shut the fuck up. I mean, I don't know what I will do right now.
Being in the same room with him.
Oh, you mean because
You
of
ever ask
Jen?
about me? What do you think? I'm thinking she'd probably hate me right about now.
You know what? She has absolutely no right to hate you. Absolutely no right to hate you. You don't want to be with the person that cheats. That's okay. If the situation was reversed, we would be all like, Andy, you go, girl. So why is it any different?
I just wanted to let you know that the dark nights will pass. Eventually you will find peace.
I wish I could believe you, Joey.
Oh, come on, to be
Because
that
sometimes
dramatic.
it's just so unbearable, and it's like this feeling of being uncomfortable in my own skin, and it's like I have to keep busy, because if I stop, even
Okay, it
just
might
for
be
1
because
minute,
of her
all I can think about.
Problems.
The way he feels about you, he keeps that close to his heart. It's really precious to him, Andy.
But I'm sorry, but I am like not okay with Andy right now. I'm sorry.
Well, keeping with the theme, I guess I'd like to give thanks for second chances. For the opportunity to try and rebuild bridges that were once thought beyond repair. And for the promise of many more Thanksgivings to come.
That's beautiful. That was beautiful.
It's lovely, dear.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
The fuck?
I know I should have been there for you. I should have written or called.
Yeah.
So why didn't you?
I wish I could tell you that. For 1,000 different reasons. I kept wanting to.
And why didn't you? I don't get you, man.
You have no idea how much that hurts.
Yeah.
I know.
What did I do that was so bad? What was so wrong?
Nothing, Jen. Nothing so wrong.
Then what?
Let me try and explain this.
You're gonna come out. You're gonna come, like, not come out as a gay, but like come out and tell the truth.
You two acting like Rob and Laura Petrie. One more moment of false sitcom good cheer, I'm gonna throw up your oyster stuffing.
We're just trying to become friends again, Dawson.
Friends are more than friends. Mom, you move back into town and you take up residence in our guest room. What is that supposed to mean? Are you part of the family, or are you a tenant, or what?
It's not that simple, Dawson.
Just let them figure it out.
Never is with you two.
Why didn't you tell me this earlier? Did you once think that maybe it would help me with what I was going through, that you would make something easier on me? Instead of pushing me away and turning your back?
It was a shameful secret. A secret I've had to carry for over 20 years.
The answer was then to make me feel dirty and ashamed.
That was never my intention.
But that's why even if that wasn't your intention, that's how you made her feel.
The story of my life, just waiting for the day that you decide to take my story for once over his.
You can think what you want, Jen. But I was not and am not prepared to wind up alone.
And that's the difference between you and me, Mom. Because I would rather be alone than in a pathetic, loveless marriage.
Oh, the tea, the tea, the tea.
Know why you're so afraid of being alone? Because the day you are, you're gonna have to look inside of yourself and you're gonna see what I've known for a long time. There's nothing there.
Oh, fuck. Oh, Jen. Oh, Jen. I think you hit a nerve. I don't know if she has the nerve, though, but you know what I mean?
Well, he's had it.
What do you have in mind?
Sex, drugs, rock and roll.
Yeah, sure, Dawson.
Or we
can watch a movie about sex,
just
drugs,
sit right
and
here
rock
and
and
have a
roll.
mind-blowing 3-hour conversation.
Sounds more like you guys.
You realize they're way more messed up than you are. It's your time or energy to go on despising them for it.
Oh, sweetie. Oh. Isn't Pacey the best? Isn't him the best? He could have taken advantage of this situation completely, but no. There is Pacey. Pacey with her. My child.
I deserve everything that happens to me.
Why are you such a cold
What do you mean?
person, though?
Don't marry a cold man, Jen. Don't wake up at 40 and realize that one false move and everything you've built your life around could be pulled out from under you. The social register inexplicably loses your address and you disappear.
Yeah, but you can also, like, hook up with other people. Like, I don't know if you're a cougar, but, like, you can go down that path as well. Fuck about the parties. I mean, but no, for these people, you know, rich people, like, you know, their reputation and how many parties they get invited to, it's really important. Honestly, go to therapy, girl.
Goodbye, Helen. Bye, Mom.
Bye, Mom.
Shit.
Call me sometime.
Oh, Jen. I'm glad you guys have each other. You don't need this bitch, though.
I see your 16-year-old boy have taken superhuman
Oh,
restraint.
Jen, you have no idea.
I fucking love Pacey.
I would just like to, in a world where who raise you end up letting you down. It's an honor and a privilege to have you guys to turn to.
Aw, that's sweet. Okay, guys, so that was the end of season 3, episode 8 of Dawson's Creek. This episode was the Thanksgiving episode and the episode where Jen realizes she's not an only child. At least not from her mom's side that we know of. And the thing is that it was a really good moment, especially for Jen, and for us to realize how much Jen has changed and evolved and grown into her own skin, you know? And, like, she is so different from the Jen that we were introduced back in season 1. I you know, in terms of this show, we have been, like, we're 3 seasons in, and it has only been a year for them. You know, time goes by very slowly down in the creek. But that doesn't mean that, you know, that this short time, in essence, has not made an impact on everyone, right? So the biggest thing was Jen and the fact that her mom was here. They were talking, right? Why was she sent here? And honestly, Jen is a bigger person than I am. Honestly, I still am trying to understand the reasons behind why her mom thought oh, you know what? It's a great idea that since I feel like my daughter is going down the same path that I was, it's better for me to ship her away and not be there for her. That will absolutely help her. And I'm like, what in the world? Like, I don't know. You know, mother-daughter's relationships, especially on TV, they're very complicated, and this one is not any different from it, you know. But I don't know. I think that Jen deserves so much better, you know, and so much better than like the fact that she's like, yeah, well, you have to, you know, I kept this secret. Like, the mom has every right to keep that as a secret. But if she sees that her daughter is struggling in the same way that she did, how is it that she cannot be empathetic enough to talk to her from a different perspective? She didn't even need to say, hey, I was like, you know, I got pregnant. She didn't even need to tell her the truth, okay? It's just, it's her past. It belongs to her. It's not like she needed to tell her. Hold on. Okay, sorry, the camera overheated. But how is it that in her heart, you know, Jen's mom didn't thought, you know, like I said, without even telling her, to be a little bit more sympathetic, to make her understand, make Jen understand that, you know, having meaningless sex and things like that are not really, you know, at the end of the day, it's not something that will fulfill you. But also, you know, at the same time, Jen is allowed to make mistakes, and especially in this point in her life. But she could be like talking about to her about safe sex, about how, you know, I don't know, a million things. Like, the last thing you should do is to just say, you know what, you are a problem, and so we're wrapping you up and sending you to a creek. You know, to you Grams. I mean, she didn't send her to like you know, just away, but like she sent her to her grandma. But still, it feels like she was just a problem, and that's how Jen has seen herself for a long time. That she is just someone's problem, someone's burden, you know, and that has impacted every decision that she had made ever since she got there to the creek, because the problems, you know, they were not even a problem. Whether she was just sleeping around, you know, she can still have fun. And like, I understand that, but at the time, you know, that this was airing, it's still a bit of like, oh, like, girls are not supposed to be sexually exploring anything, you know, so now we're a little bit more, it's still a bit of like, you know, it's okay for a guy to do something, but not for a woman to do it. But still, it's a little bit more like, you know, normal, I guess. Because you do have to explore, you do have to get to know yourself, and, you know, but also the way that Jen was feeling, it was like, the way for her to cope with all of this was just to throw herself into meaningless sex that ended up making her feel like shit, like she didn't have any value, you know, just like she was about to do with Pacey, right? So it's understandable the way she felt, and it's even worse that the mom made her feel that way, especially when she had some secrets, dirty secrets, on her own. It's just awful, you know, in my opinion, that the mom, even knowing that that people do make mistakes, was not sympathetic towards Jen. I mean, Jen has a bigger heart than I do, because I will be still pissed. But like, at the end of the day, I think that she sees her mom as a, and everyone, we all go through that. We all go through that moment where we finally see our parents as nothing but human. You know, because in our childhood and everything, you know, our parents, especially our moms, they know where everything is. They know, like, you're about to fall down, and we do. And, like, they seem like they are supposed to have their shit together, right? They're supposed to. And, like, we are just here to learn from them. But there's a point in everyone's life when we see our parents for what they are, humans, with mistakes, with a past, with, you know, quirks and bad habits and things like that, when we just see them as humans, you know? And that moment is very revealing, but like Pacey said, very liberating at the same time, because that point where you have to like prove that you're better than your parents, or, you know, you have to be at least as good as them, it kind of just goes away, and it's like, oh, okay, you have your own fucked up life, and like you try to live the best way you could, and you try to do it better. But like, even if you don't do it, that doesn't mean that you haven't been successful. You know what I mean? We all live our lives in our own ways, and that's the major thing. And this episode was that for Jennifer. She realized her mom is as fucked up as she can be, and that AC is really cold, but like needed to cool my camera. But the thing is that she needed that, you know, to see her mom for who she is, and understand that her mom didn't hate her. It's more like she hates herself, but like that's not Jen's job to figure out. That's for her to figure out, to go to therapy or something. It's really sad that Jennifer is like, just divorce the guy, you know, her dad. And she's like, oh no, but like, you disappear the moment that you get divorced, and you're like, you know, but like, so you rather live a fake life with fake friends than to truly live. I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of years for her to, you know, that she has been married to this guy, and that she has this status, and like all of this is in her mind, you know, all the judgment, all of that. It's like she does it to herself, you know, so it's very difficult for her to see it on the other side. You know, the woman needs therapy, for sure. For sure. Pacey, isn't Pacey the best person in the planet? Pacey is just the best out there. I still don't feel anything for Andy, because she's like, oh, and even Jack saying, or people saying, well, you broke her heart. She fucking cheated, okay? And the fact that Pacey can forgive that, it's okay. But we are gaslighting him and trying to make him believe that what he did was wrong, that he should have been better, and just take her back because, like, she just made a mistake. Fuck you, you know? I don't like that. I don't like this whole idea that Pacey did something wrong. Pacey did absolutely nothing wrong. He is protecting himself from a cheater. Okay? And for us to be like, you know, be like, okay, I understand. She's young, and like Pacey's not even holding this against her, okay? He's not like, you cheater and blah, 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 like I'm doing. He's not like that. He's not doing that. He's just more so like trying to be friends, trying to be polite, trying to be respectful. And Andy's like, you know, like it's like so much for her and so difficult for her. You should be the one ashamed. She should be the one ashamed, you know? She should be the one with like, okay, this is what he wants, you know? I made the mistake. So if he wants to be friends, I know that I don't want to be friends with him. And if it's too difficult for me, I'm gonna separate myself. But I can be polite, you know? But no, she's like going off on him and making him feel like shit about the decision that he made. You know, she's like, okay, own up to your decision. You're the one to decide to break up with me. Yes, because you cheated. And if this was the other way around, then trust me, guys. Trust me. We will be all over Andy saying, oh, fuck Pacey, fucking cheater. You know, we all be saying that. But we're not. You know, no one is saying that to Andy. Only me, basically. But, you know, I don't like the way they make Pacey feel about the decision that he made. Honestly, I don't, there's something that is not clicking here for me. Dawson, you know, finding out that his parents are finally divorced. Oh, okay. You know, I mean, I saw it coming. And yeah, he was confused about the fact that he thought, you guys are talking. And like, I don't think he understands that his parents, you know, can be friends after the divorce. You know, and especially if both of them try. It's good. But yeah, it might be a little bit confusing for him, right? For Pacey. For Pacey, I mean for Dawson. Not for Pacey. For Dawson. But, you know, I'm glad that they were able to tell him the truth about it. And yeah, you know, he's not the first kid that their parents get divorced, so he'll get over it. Or make a very sad movie about it. Who knows? I felt extremely bad for Joey because she really wanted her mom to be there, you know, and I felt for her. I felt that when she talked to Jen was really coming from her heart, saying, you know, it's like, you have your mom here. At least try to make things better. At least, you know, give her that second chance. That was good, you know, and her, the way that she was thankful, it was really sad, but it was really sweet at the same time. Yeah, what else? Who else? Jack didn't have much of it, you know, he was just there, kinda, a child. I love him. I love the fact that he feels like he's at home with Grams and Jen. That's amazing. And Grams is just the most perfect person in the planet, honestly. All judgment aside, she is the best. What else happened on this freaking episode? I think that's about it. Yeah. Joey, Jen, Jack, Pacey. Yeah. Think I cover everything. So I'm ready for the next episode. Next episode is 4 to Tango, and I'm really excited for that episode as well. Let's see if I can get, I don't know, how many episodes should I watch? I mean, I'm inclined to say like between 2 or 3 episodes, or maybe I should do 4 episodes. I don't know. Let me know which amount will be good to stop. Either 3 or 4. Let me know. But for now, that's it. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys continue supporting for more. Give a lot of thumbs up, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. UNCUT reaction is always posted first on Patreon. The binge only happens on Patreon, so in case you guys want to check that out, like I said, go there. And for now, that's about it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more reaction videos for Dawson's Creek. That's it. Mwah. Bye, guys.